Hi everyone, my name is Walid and I am a civil engineer. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we can use the pipe network tool into the Civil 3D, or how we can design the stormwater network or the foul water network into the Civil 3D. So there are different methods to to achieve that thing, but I'm going to use pipe creation tools. So this is I already have this model here. As you can see, this is the proposed design model that I have. It's a residential development, and if I can and this one already has the surface created. So for example, if I go here and then select the surface properties so that you can see the surface as well. So and this is the proposed ground surface, not the existing surface. So we are going to utilize this surface to have our cover levels. And this one is the blue ones you can see is a detention pond. If I can just do the conceptual. So you can see this is the pond already, and then this is a road. So let's start with the designing. I will so So first what you have to do is I'm using the UKIE kit, and then I'm just first going to turn off the surface. So you have to go to your home, and then you can see the pipe network, and then you can have create a network parts list. So you can go into the network parts list, then you can have your structures, for example the manholes, and then you have the pipes. So you can have the pipes list. But if you are using the UKIE kit, the good thing is you already have a lot of, if you go settings, and then you already have the part list. If you will go there, and then you can see that design and construction guidance, and previously it was storm for adoption version 7, and then storm for adoption, but now the latest ones are DCG, design and construction guidance. So we already have this pipe list, so you don't have to create it. But if you don't have, then you can go to the create design, create a network part list, and then structures, right click, add part family. So from here you can add to your structures. So now we will start from is I'm going to create my pipe network, and then for that pipe network creation tools. So we're going to name it storm sewer. So again, surface water network, and then networks list surface name. Yeah. So you make sure that you selected the surface, because otherwise the cover levels will not be benefited, and then obviously there isn't the proper. So I am going to select my proposed design and then click OK. So as you can see, I have my uh, my park my pipe creation tools. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the structure. So from the structure will be the manholes, and then pipes will be the pipe network. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my stormwater network from here to this pond, because I know the elevations of this one are high and this one is the low. I can show you how you can also check it, that these are the elevations are low and high. If I quickly close this one, and then you will select your surface, you can go to the contours, then you what is this so I will just select is my contours 1 in 5 meters, yeah, without arrows. So you can see this is the contours, but this is the proposed. So you can see this is going towards this one. You can also select it, and then water drop analysis, just quickly select, and you can see this is slope. So this is the slope towards that. So the slope is like this. So I'm just going to select delete, 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 and now sim pipe creation tools, storm, surface, water drainage, then the surface, and then I'm going to select, for example, now you have the part list. So as you can see, everything is very clearly mentioned. For example, you have the concrete surroundings rigid, you want simple circular or whatever manhole you want. So for example, if I go for the type B manholes for the flexible, I will go, for example, for like if I go for this dia, and then I go for the pipes, HDPE pipes, I will go for 150 pipes. So for example, if I start drawing from here, is you can see everything is already labeled, and then you can see the manholes and the pipelines and everything. And now if I, for the outfall, I can have the outfall. So for that purpose, I will just change the pipe to 450, and then for this I am going to select my outfall. So outfall with safety wall. So this is how you can do things. So for example, 500 like say, so escape. Now I have my pipe network. So now you can do is to select, we can just quickly see it in the 3D, like how it's in the 3D. So you can see that we have our pipe network. That's you can clearly see. So this one you can see is very is the gradient is very much here. If I can just draw here, you can see this one is very sloped. So and then we can also see some other things. I will just and you can see this pipe isn't fixed properly with the outfall. So I will show you how we can quickly fix these errors. So so if you click on any of the pipe manholes, you can have these structure properties that you can edit from the structure properties. You can have their sizes, you have the frame covers, etc, etc. But first we are going to draw the profile for our manholes. So for drawing the profile, I'm just going to create the alignment, and then create the alignment from the network parts. Click on the first manhole, the last object, press enter, and then it will say create alignment and then we are going to do is the style is good. Yeah, okay. And then first you make sure that you have to include the surface into the profile, and then draw in profile view. Now it will ask you some other settings. So for this one you go for the natural scale, because if you exaggerate it will be very different diagram, different profile. So I just go with the natural scale, create the profile view. Okay, little bit. So yeah, as you can see, so in the profile view you can see the main hole is in the profile, and then this one is also a little bit not accurate. So what I can do is select your alignment and just make sure you stretch a little like this, and from here we will stretch it. So this is the extension. Now you can see that we have little more will. Now you can see the manholes are, you can see is, it can be shown into the profile view. Now, for example, if you, and you also have in the, in this network layout tools, you have this icon, as you can see, pipe network. If you will click here, you will see the errors like rule apply to junction structures only. So these are the ways where you can see what is proper and what's not, and what you want to edit or what you cannot edit. So, and then you also have the pipes. It says that there is some issue with this one. If you will select, if you hover it, it will say that you will have the error minimum cover is violated. So I will show you how we can fix this, and let's see. So first I will start, for example, this manhole is, I don't like this one. And then if you want to change this manhole, you have to just select this one and swap part. And maybe you can just go for the concrete surrounding or rigid rectangular. So for example, if you want to change, you can quickly change your manholes. So so this is how you can draw your profile, and then you can draw your pipe network. But if you can see that you have this deep, you can just select this pipe and then right click and then go to the pipe properties, and then you can see that it says the maximum slope is violated. So maximum slope into the rules is 2.5%, and but this one is 26%. So how we can do is we can do manually, just go to the part properties, and from here we can just say is 2.5. We can set it to 2.5%. If we apply, you can see that now it's 2.5%, and this is automatically adjusted. And what we can do is we can this one, drag it back to this one. F3. Now if I have this one is now and then what we else has to fix, I think it was the proper connection. So now we can see that this is not properly connected. And for this one, what we can do is first calculate our distance, and then we can see from this to this, and then this one is 518 millimeter. So first, now you can just select this one and click on the structure properties. Here you can see it will have the vertical pipe clearance. This one is the vertical pipe clearance. So this one should be 0.518. And now if I will see into the 3D with the pipe, and that's it. You can see now it properly fix our pipe. So this is how you can have your pipe network with your alignment, and then the rule I was talking about previously. So you can just go here, and from the pipes you can see this one still says that maximum slope is violated. Let me just check. And then we have to change the rule, for example the rule set. So if we have the outfall rule here, no, if we just click, go select this one, properties, and then this one says again 2.9 for, okay, so this one is again changed, as we have to go back, and then maximum is should be 5, and see what our rule says here. Mhm. Yeah, maximum cover is violated is because 1.2 is the minimum, but we have minus 2.2. It's because we have this outfall, so we don't have to worry about it, and then it should be fine. But the rest of this, we have to make sure that this one, for example, I can see this pipeline is very less. You can just select and then part list, and then swap part, and then change it to like maybe 300, so it works better. And similarly for the part list, sorry, swap parts, this one swap parts, this one is 300, so now we have this one as well, 300. And this way we can have our pipes, and then the green line you can see is the surface that is going to the pond, and then you can see the manholes are the cover levels from the manholes. And if, for example, if you want to rotate the geometry, or how you want to change the geometry of the manholes, and then we can do that. You have to select your manhole, select the prop, you can just select here, go to the style, and then pipes, sorry, style, select, and then go for the oops, let me just have a look, and then change the style to the geometry. So this one is the geometry is changed. I will just see what happened here. Select, go to the structure properties, and then we are going to see this one and change the style to the geometry. It should be, let me just have a look. Where is it? Structure properties. Oh, correct. Structure properties, and then geometry display. So once you have this geometry, and you can see into the, I will just do is change my viewports to vertical, so that you can see this one, and here you have this geometry. So for example, if you want to rotate, you can easily do that. You can see this one is rotated like this, and then this. So you can do the settings from the geometry settings, and also similarly for this one, if you want to edit the geometry of our, this one goes like this, and then I will just switch off my, yeah, if for example we have this one, so yeah, this is the first line, so first line of our pond, so it should be somewhere here. And then yeah, so this is how you can set the geometry, and you can confirm your rules. So now the rules have been changed. Minimum cover is violated, so what I can use is to select and apply the rules. uh, for applying this one, select any two, go to the modify, apply rules, and select the first one. Select upslope part in plan. Okay, so we have to select into the plan view, and then pipe. Now let me just show you again. so that you will have better understanding. So to apply the rules, you can just go to the modify. First you have to select two manholes, structure, any two manholes, and then go to the modify, apply rules, and then select top, and then select this one and press enter, and this will apply rules to our manholes. Now I will also going to apply one by one to this one, apply rules, to see how it's gonna be. And we can see we need to little bit stretch it, structure. Now we can see into our design. You don't have to worry about this one because this is the outfall, so it's all right. Go to the pipes, and then still is what it says, maybe the cover. Yeah, so it's all right. It's outfall, so we just make sure that this one, this pipe just stays like, I think here. Let me just, because it will be the outfall. So I will just turn on. So now if I will select my pipe network, and we will see it into the 3D model, so it should be working then. Pipe, now you can see that you have the pipe network here, and then you can edit from the profile, and you can play with the network object tools. But still, this is the, you can see this manhole is quite up. So what we can do is just edit it from here, and then this one you can see manhole is above, and then we create and apply rules. So now it comes to back to the surface, or we can just change our manhole part to different part, but this way we can have our pipes, and then it can say slope is violated. So we can do is we can increase this one and then apply it to this rule, like this, and then obviously, so yeah, this is a thing that we have to obviously play around, and it takes a lot of time. My main purpose was to just to show you how we can draw the alignments from the pipe networks. We can use what type of manholes, how you can design the structure, how can you work with this table to make sure your drawings align the requirements. So this, I just wanted this video to be short. So if you want a detailed video on drawing the proper pipe network, just say into the comments, and I will be happy to make a detailed tutorial on this one. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.